You are listening to 93.9 Dublin South FM.
Broadcasting from the Dundrum Town Centre, this is Dublin South FM.
Good afternoon, and here's the roundup of the news this week with me, Charmaine Colvin, on Apna Radio 93.9 Dublin South FM. As the world's largest general election in India rumbles on towards the voting finishing line, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is again in hot water with opposition leaders who have accused him of Islamophobic remarks. Modi made claims last Sunday that the opposition Congress want to distribute wealth to those who have many children. The remark is widely believed to be directed at Muslims who have often been unfairly and incorrectly stereotyped as having many children. He also referred to infiltrators in the same context, angering many opposition leaders across parties who say Modi's remarks are a panic-filled hate speech and a play to divert people's attention away from the fact that Modi and his BJP party have not performed so well in the first phase of polling. TMC MP Sarkit Gokal has called Modi's remarks hateful and diversive and has urged people to lodge complaints with India's electoral authorities, who have so far declined to comment on the controversy. Influencers, social media stars in India, are playing a crucial role in reaching out to young, disillusioned voters who are eligible to vote in India's current general election. Unheard of before, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been seen rubbing shoulders with powerful social media stars, such as Beer Biceps and Curly Tails. Influencing has become a profession, with some charging around 500,000 rupees for a post. This equates to the monthly salary of someone in top-level management. Although a lot of money, Vinay Deshpande, a political management consultant and co-founder of Rajniti, says it is worth every penny, and such is the power of social media content that they have helped an opposition candidate win an assembly election by pushing out content through a curated list of local influencers with a small but active following. The downside, however, is social platforms being manipulated and interviews with politicians merely becoming a platform for easy publicity. Recent research of India's top influencers shows BJP leaders were featured more often than opposition leaders. Research also showed a decline in the number of accounts posting critical content of the BJP, whilst positive content is on the increase, which is dangerous for democracy. Ananta Nageswaran, India's chief government economic advisor, has said he does not expect any unpleasant upside to inflation currently and expects the Indian economy to expand by more than 7% in the current fiscal year. The annual retail inflation rate eased in March to a 5-month low of 4.85%, helped by a drop in fuel prices. He said the Indian economy was better placed than before to pursue non-inflationary growth. Eastern India has experienced its hottest April on record as a heat wave scorched parts of the country amid the general election, killing at least 9 people. Temperatures are set to soar during May also. Extraordinarily high temperatures have been cited by political analysts as a possible reason for low voter turnout. Fortunately, monsoon, which is the lifeblood of India's economy, delivering 70% of the rain needed to water crops and recharge reservoirs, has been predicted by Met Department experts to receive above normal rainfall for 2024. In April, the eastern Indian state of West Bengal recorded the most number of heatwave days for the month in the last 15 years. 4 years ago, India was TikTok's biggest market. The app boasted a growing base of 200 million users, thriving subcultures, and often life-changing opportunities for creators and influencers. Abruptly and shockingly, the app was banned on the 29th of June 2020 after tensions on the Indian-China border erupted in deadly violence. Last month, US President Joe Biden signed a bill into law that could ultimately ban TikTok from the US. The law requires TikTok owner ByteDance to sell its stake in the app within the next 9 months, which they say they will not do and will go to court to challenge the legislation. Banning a massive social media app would be an unprecedented moment in American tech history. But not only has India taken these drastic steps, Nepal and Pakistan have also implemented a number of bans since 2020. India's experience shows, however, although users are quick to adapt, TikTok culture quickly disappears soon after. The app was huge in India, given its population, and affording a massive number of ordinary people in rural settings exposure to reach an audience and achieve celebrity status, which was not possible on other apps. When TikTok was banned, numerous Indian startups attempted to fill the gap, but ultimately Instagram and YouTube benefited from the TikTok's departure from India. And finally, Rajasthan Royals skipper Sanju Samson has made his case to become India's first-choice wicket-keeper batsman at the 2020 World Cup in June, according to Kumar Sangakkara, the coach of his Indian Premier League team. It's really up to Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma and how they see the combination, he said. He's a special player, and when he's fresh and focused, there's nothing he can't do. So that's all from me. Tune in next week for more news updates on Apna Radio 93.9 Dublin South FM.
Wonderful news. Thank you very much, Charmaine, for giving it insight. And what an amazing insight you have actually dabbled into.
Everything's fine on 93.9 Dublin South FM.